Привет всем, канал ivlev-pley. Не знаю, что за игрушка в стиме купил. Давайте зайдем опции аудио. Да, в общем, нормально. Видео. О, отлично. Отлично, так пойдет. Видео.
I believe in God. God is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. What is this place? I have no memory of it. I feel guilty. I did something horrible, but I can't remember what it is. I can't remember my life at all. I need help, and I must seek forgiveness.
Так, обучение. Чтобы осматриваться. Не понял. Чисто с мышкой. Отлично. Ну, пойдем.
A massive barrier intended to keep away the sinners. I can't.
Слабак.
It's stuck. Someone's holding it from the inside. May I come in? All I seek is help and forgiveness. That voice. I recognize it. I have a strange feeling looking at these graves. For reasons unknown, the stones have no names or dates, just a cross. It's barely visible, but the altar seems unusual. It is adorned with strangely shaped sticks and, I think, yellow cloth. There's something about this church. I think I've already visited it numerous times in the past, but I don't have any memory to support that thought. It won't budge. Father, can you let me in? I know it's you. Here on the doorstep of the blessed house, I'm asking you, I'm begging.
You have not set your mind on the things of God, but on the things of men.
I know I did something horrible, I can feel it, but everything's so obscured, I have no memory of my deeds. I beg you, have mercy, let me pass. I need His help and absolution. Something's appearing on the stones. It reads Yosef Donani, 1935 to 1909. The year of his death is missing. I can't remember what happened to you. Father, can you...
Your mind was infected by your corrupted soul. Shame on you, unrighteous creature.
Но я не помню, что творил в прошлом.
I can't remember anything from the past.
A long time ago, you've made a fateful decision to abandon God. There shall be no grace for you.
I never abandoned God. Let me pass. Let me understand what...
Enough! No words will ever open that door again for you.
My mind may be roaming in the shadows, but my soul is still pure. Let me talk to him.
You don't have a soul anymore, son. Look inside. What do you see?
Guilt and sorrow.
If you had stayed true to the faith, nothing sinful would have ever happened.
I've never abandoned faith. The true faith... What is true faith? I know you taught me what it is, but I can't remember.
It's a pity to what you've been reduced to, Benedek. A corrupted soul is like a bottomless black pit. It nourishes a false faith. You have been eternally banished from his house. But forgiveness is what he can give, even in the darkest of places. Accept your burden.
Что есть? Книга, по-моему. Ну да, Библия. Возьми, читай.
I accept your Bible, Father. It is my burden now.
Now walk to the other side of the valley until you reach the place of torment and sorrow.
That is my punishment? To dwell eternally in such a place?
You've already been punished. For your sins you have been cursed.
Who cursed me? God did this to me?
Deeds cannot be undone, but can be forgiven. If you truly repent and want to be absolved in his eye, you must go and save your bloodline's last soul.
I don't understand. I'm the last of my bloodline. Everyone else is dead.
Fallacy! Now leave. Act before the time has passed.
Wait, I'm begging you!
В чем же я согрешил? Кто это последняя душа? Кто меня проклял? Давай.
What are my sins? Father? Father! Answer me! Into your hands I commend my fate like I always did. I don't know who I am looking for, but I need to act quickly and find that poor soul before it's too late. For both of us.
Понятно. Ну, пошли туда. Лес.
It seems to lead to the other side of the valley. It seems to lead to the other side of... The path to redemption. Or hell.
Скорее всего, ад. Ух
This
ты,
is the
блядь.
place? Not a single soul is alive here. I may be late.
Щебечье око.
God, talk to me. Give me a sign. Where's my bloodline's last soul? Nothing but silence. The scent so close to this strange altar is unbearable. All of these people scorched beyond recognition. It's impossible to... Hold on. They all have almost identical marks on their flesh. So familiar. I must have seen them before. I know. Seals of pledge, the devil's marks. These people pledged their obedience to the most evil of all. Poor mindless beings. There's something on one of the cadaver's neck. A necklace, it seems. It's a rotting mass of scorched flesh and dried blood. I should stay away from that. It could be infectious.
Ну, читай.
That's a strange notion.
Глаз.
Fire mutilated its hands and gave it a
Повернулся.
locust-like figure. Salvation is what this person sought but failed to achieve. God, talk to me. Nothing but silence. It's not going to work.
Я могу выйти? Нет? Тут сохранимся. Угу. Так. И все? Помощь. Левая кнопка мыши. Ага. Передвинуться, совершить действие. Выбрать вариант. Говорить, открыть сумку, переключить персонажа, когда доступно, пропустить доставку. Двойное нажатие левой кнопки мыши. Бежать. Средняя кнопка мыши. Угу. Понял. Ох, нихуя.
Its limbs are still intact, but the head has no eyes, no mouth, and no ears. Fire mutilated its hands and gave it a locust-like figure. Salvation is what this person sought but failed to achieve. It's formed by several people crawling into each other. Its significance and use are beyond my comprehension. It's formed by several people crawling into each. It's a rosary, still intact. Some initials are carved on the cross. B, D. B and D. I can't recall. I'm struggling, but there's something about it that...
Боба, а это кто?
Who are you? What do you want? In the name of God, answer me or be gone!
Виктория.
Show yourself!
Покажись. Виктория.
Victoria?
Это походу
She had the
жнец.
rosary. My rosary. Those initials are mine. This is my sister. My bloodline's last soul. Dead. In front of my eyes. God have mercy on me! Save me! I am late, but I need your help. I need to remember, and I need absolution for my sins.
Your sins. Your bloodline is cursed.
The fire. The fire, the screaming, the smell of burned flesh. I remember now. I executed them all, torched them alive in the name of God for acts of heresy. And I killed Victoria, the last of my bloodline too. But I still can't remember. Nothing before or after this act. Nothing at all. It's like I'm seeing someone else's memory. You mean everything to me, God. But I deserve no help and no absolution, for I have killed my own sister. My sins, my sins, my sins! Eternal torment and sorrow is all I want! For there are sins that lead to hell. My eyes, I can't see anything at all. My eyes are fine. It's just that I don't have my glasses on. That dream, the church from my hometown, the graves of my parents, the crucified cadavers, and God in the form of an eye. It was the most terrible dream I've ever had. That wasn't me. That's not who I am, God. You know me. I remember everything from my past. I've never sinned. I've never been forbidden to enter a church. I know what true faith is. I'm obedient only to you, God. It's what I want. It's how my father taught me to be. My father, who one day just disappeared from our lives, shattering my mother's will to live. My father, who gave me his Bible the day before he left our family. What? I can't find it. It's not in my jacket. Where is it? It must be here somewhere. Something's on the floor. Glasses?
Да, и очки надо найти.
Oh,
О, очки.
I'm so distressed. How was I supposed to find anything without them? Victoria may have been killed by my hand inside the nightmare, but she did something even more terrible to me outside of it. She dragged me to this town and made me stay in this living tomb of a house that tried to taint me while I was sleeping. No, it didn't try to taint me. It tried to curse me. Yes, to curse my soul. I was told in the nightmare that I was cursed. It must have been my mind or by the town as a whole. I don't know, both, I guess. I'm still in peril here. I can't leave without my Bible, and I can't leave alone. Not without my...
Ох ты, ох. Давай тут все осмотрим.
It depicts a pale bald man with a very long white or even yellow beard. It depicts a pale bald man with a... Nothing but an endless mass of trees and shrubs under a thick layer of dreary clouds. It's a bust of an unknown veiled person. Everything here feels so wrong. It's like staring into a starless sky, completely black, cold, silent. This is not a stoop, and the water inside is not holy. This is profane. It resembles a dying woman, or one that's suffering unbearable pain. One of her eyes is gouged out, and the other one is closed, and parts of her face are mutilated. Tall, dark trees, a crossroad, and a lonely house. It's as bleak as it is in here. Ah, my blanket. I don't need it. I don't understand the smaller ones. It's something abstract. But the lady, she has kind, dark eyes, and a grave face with long black hairs, and such a strange, sad smile. I can't see my Bible in these shadows. I just hope. Victoria must have taken it from me while I was asleep and then placed it somewhere upstairs. There was no other explanation, even though it is strange. The eyes give her a frog-like resemblance. The eyes give her a frog-like resemblance.
На жабу. Окно.
The vastness of the woods is terrifying. The manuscript of Luca Tomini, Codex Niva, Goldin. It's an unfinished painting. The painting is stained, but
Это интересно это. Скульптура? А, прям.
Who's there? Victoria? Nikolai? Where's my Bible?
I don't know.
Да.
Why don't you ask
Почему бы
her?
тебе не...
Where is she?
Где она?
Under the blanket.
Под одеялом. Подойди ближе.
Come closer.
Разбудить ее.
Wake her up. Leave it, for the sake of my eyes.
I hate the dark.
Leave it, for the sake of my eyes.
А, понял.
The bed's empty. Where is she?
What do you believe in, Benedict?
Where's my sister? I need to see her. She took my Bible away from me.
Answer me first. Besides God, what do you believe in?
I believe life should be spent in solitude where questions like yours cannot arise.
See, I believe life is pointless without a family. We don't exist if we don't belong to someone else except God. Family, Benedict. Without a family, life cannot exist.
You made that clear enough when you abandoned priesthood to marry my sister.
That was a sacrifice I believed had to be made. As of today, I'm not so sure anymore.
I'm not following.
Family members don't hurt each other. It's wrong. Don't you agree?
Victoria hurt you? What did she do this time?
You did. You turned her against me.
What are you talking about?
About the things you suggested to her yesterday on the train.
I beg your pardon? I didn't say a word to her, to you, to no one, as a matter of fact.
What about calling me an addict?
That I did say. But what have I done? I didn't turn her against you. She even defended you.
Of course she did. When she's the one who gave me the morphine months ago.
She did what?
She did what family's supposed to do. She helped her husband to alleviate his pain. Now, it's your turn, Benedict. Will you help me?
В чем тебе помочь?
Help you with what? I just want to talk to her.
I want that too. I want to talk to my wife.
So where is she? What's going on? I don't want to stay here anymore.
You think I'm a degenerate? Have I imagined hearing your voices downstairs?
Who? That was just me. She's not downstairs.
How many times I called your names before hearing that horrible scream of yours?
I screamed when I woke up from a terrible nightmare.
Well, I'm living the nightmare right now. Don't lie to me. I heard you talking after that scream.
I talked to God, and I talked to myself, and then I came here to talk to her.
Is that true? Because the real problem I have is that the two of you emptied my whole bag while I was asleep. Why? I don't care about all that stuff. Have it.
Now that he mentioned his bag, where's mine? I didn't see it downstairs.
Just give me my my pills back. Make my pain go away.
Так, думаешь, я вор? Ну давай, обыщи меня. Лучше бы взял и отыскал свою сумку, вместо того, чтобы обвинять меня, почем зря. Давай это.
You think I'm a thief? Go on then, search me.
I believe you can be anything you want, as long as it fits your vision of righteousness, Brother Benedict. But you're not stupid. You wouldn't risk being caught while carrying them
А,
around.
ты его брат. Николай.
Instead of accusing me, perhaps you should search in that bag of yours again.
I did that, and I scoured the whole floor several times already, only to find nothing. Someone took my pills. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was her. Maybe it's time for me to start questioning my belonging to this family. I'm gonna go downstairs now. You stay here.
Why? I already told you she's not there.
Don't be anxious. If she is, I'll make her talk and give me my pills back. If she's not,
Вот вниз
I'll
пошел.
find them by
Не по
myself.
лестнице так вот, а вниз.
In any
Утонул.
case, I'll call you once I'm done.
Maybe they had a quarrel. Remember what I asked you? Have you seen my Bible?
I don't understand. You want my help now? People say I don't have a key.
Да, да куда пошел я? Сядь. Темно.
It's locked.
Шторы надо открыть.
Not ideal, but much better. I'll have to find a key first.
Ключ. Можно... Может он в шкафу? Ключ. А двери.
I can't breathe. It smells so sickening. Just old clothes. And nothing but mold in them. Just old clothes. It's locked.
Понял.
It's a giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches, and skulls that feed its roots. The branches represent visual keychain holders, and there's a key hanging as a corpse.
А тут что? Ключ на деревьях, да? Есть.
Was he telling me the truth? He did. It's completely empty. Why would Victoria take all of his belongings? It doesn't make any sense.
So, obviously, your wife's not here, Nikolai. She must have sneaked out while Benedict was holding you upstairs. And now you're supposed to go after her, right? Perhaps she has your pills. But if you've learned something in your marriage, just look around the room first. Looks like the owner has an Alluring hobby. These dolls are not. You should definitely take one of them for your private collection. Which one do you... A shrieking person. Bad choice. The image of the devil. The doll with horns. Fascinating. What do we have here? A small brown bag. And it's not just any bag. It's Benedict's bag. So you have to ask yourself, why it was hidden here? What's inside?
The door is locked. It fits perfectly, but the lock won't budge. The door is locked.
Чего?
It's not the right key.
А ну-ка.
Appalling! A heap of dead. Damned rats! It scurried into the wall.
А что, там ничего не машет?
Who keeps a heap of dissected frogs in his house?
Кого?
A heap of dead dissected frogs.
А, лягушки там были.
Strange. These are not books, just blank covers with no names and no numbers. My Bible doesn't... A yellow blanket, wrinkled only on one side of the bed, which means that either Victoria or Nikolai didn't sleep here. Victoria! Nikolai, what's happening? I'd better check. Liar said he'd call me. Nikolai! I have to stop him. That's my bag. How did it... The inside is all wet, slimy. My rosary is here, and so is my pen. But everything else is gone. He has my Bible as well. Or it's Victoria who has it. I didn't turn her against him. It was Nikolai who turned... Maybe it's all part of a wicked plot against me. And now they are just pulling the strings. They make me sleep in this house, And now he's doing the same. Nikolai is trying to disappear.
Возьми палку. Пойдем туда, в лес.
I don't need it.
вот он Николай.
Nikolai!
I was checking something.
Really? On the ground, between the leaves, and behind the house. Stop this madness. Who's there?
Calm down.
Why are you doing this to me?
Benedict, listen to me.
No, I've listened to your lies in the house. Now you should listen to me.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's clear to me that what the two of you are doing goes way back, months before this damn journey.
What are you talking about?
Let me explain.
Да, где моя
Where's my
Библия?
Bible?
Again with this question? You must have lost it somewhere. But don't worry, you can probably get a new one in town.
I don't want a new one. I want exactly that Bible because it is mine. It was given to me by my father. And no one else except me is allowed to carry it or even just touch it. Not my sister, not you, not even Father Imre.
I know. Calm down. Victoria told me this a long time ago.
How would you describe this town? Would you say it's a hidden gem in the mountains?
Well, it is alluring, isn't it?
To whom? The gem in the mountains were her words. That's how Victoria tried to convince me to go on this journey with the two of you. And when I refused, what did she do? She convinced him, so I...
You mean the ritual on the square? I found it fascinating.
This journey, this house, the disappearances, it's all part of your wicked plot against me.
A plot against you. Can you hear yourself? I'm starting to believe Victoria was right to have doubt.
So this is what this journey is all about. You want to make me look crazy, put me in a mental institution.
You got it all wrong. Calm down.
Wrong? You knew the whole time where my bag was. Did Victoria hide my Bible there and then you just grabbed it on your way out? I found something slimy in my bag. Did you drool while stealing my stuff, or was it her?
Benedict.
And where is she? Is she hiding in the woods? Do you know? Of course you do. She must have told you that I cannot leave this town without her. So why is she hiding? And that's exactly what's going on. But you know, before we left, So no, I'm not crazy. Are the two of you done?
You certainly made a point here. I wouldn't say you're crazy, but you got it all wrong. How about I tell you what really happened?
You expect me to believe?
We were robbed, Benedict. When I woke up, my first thought was that you and Victoria stole all my stuff, including my morphine. Then I went down and found your bag behind the dolls. Unlike my own, yours wasn't empty.
So I was right. Victoria put the Bible inside, and you...
No. The only things I found in there are a pen, a rosary, and this.
Are those human eyes? You're the...
30 pig's eyes inside a pig's bowel. Horrible, I agree, but that's why your bag was so slimy.
This is insane. He's lying. And now that he's come
I believe it's what the perpetrator left to mock us. After stealing our stuff, he obviously had a need to leave a mark of his deed.
And who's supposedly our perpetrator?
The owner of the tavern, of course.
Why would a man who waited a whole day just to give us the keys of the house do such a thing? And why would he take everything but my rosary and a pen?
I guess because it's the same man who left a dozen of pig's eyes in your bag.
I don't know where he got this bow. So how do you explain Victoria's missing
Одни
bag?
бубни, блядь,
If that man
бубнёшь,
robbed us
бубнёшь.
without taking our bags, where is hers?
Я говорю тебе, Николай
Victoria
замешан.
took it with her.
I noticed that the blanket on your bed is wrinkled only on one side. Confess, Victoria didn't sleep at all last night. She took her time to do everything you plotted together, and then she disappeared.
Enough with this crazy idea that this is all about you! I don't know where Victoria is. When I woke up, she wasn't there.
The smell on Nikolai, I just realized. It's the same odor of the wardrobe upstairs. These clothes he's wearing are not his. He must have taken them.
I'm going to get all of our stuff back. Don't worry. You just stay here and wait for Victoria.
What? Wait, no, you shouldn't. Is he going to meet her in town? Or perhaps she's hiding in the woods and waiting for me to leave. What should I do?
I have to move. I need my morphine. What do you want?
I'm going with you.
Think about your sister. If you follow me, once she comes back, she'll find an empty house.
We can leave a note.
What about your Bible?
That's what I've been asking you from the moment you...
So, you really don't have...
For God's sake, no, I really...
Well then, you're saved by the grace of that thief. If he didn't steal, it's in the cabinet upstairs.
Why didn't you tell me until now?
I thought you found...
You should have said something. If that is the truth, if... That pile is the only place I didn't search. I have to be sure he's not lying this time.
Benedict! Don't make me wait too long!
А что он делает, а?
I don't need it. A symbol. Almost unnoticeable. It looks like a... Mother used to have a similar one. I can still hear it sound. Something's amiss here. Nikolai must have touched these dolls.
А ну-ка это.
It doesn't belong to any of us. But maybe. Nothing. Just a few very long and thick spikes. Just to be sure. He's...
Yes, I'm here!
He's waiting, but I'd better hurry up.
А что делать-то, Ло? Палка не нужна, да?
I don't need it. I've heard this dreaded sound too many times in my life. Be gone, demonic thing. Rot in there. Where is it? Intimidation rarely works with them. It was worth a try.
Сумка, наверное.
Nothing in there. It's empty. The door is locked. It reminds me. I have no faith in the outcome. Ugh. It's the same odor I smelled on Nikolai. I was right, but is it possible that he was telling me the truth about the theft? Did that man steal his clothes as well? Just old clothes.
А ну-ка.
This makes me wonder. Are only one person slept in this bed last night. Only one person slept in this bed last night. I'm not leaving without my Bible. I'm not leaving without my Bible.
Да где она, твоя Библия, блядь? Тупой своей Библии.
Strange. These are not books, just blank covers with no names and no numbers. My Bible doesn't seem to be among them. I dare not to try this. I struggle to find a reason to do that. I won't try it again. It's ineffective with this particular rat. I won't try it again. It's ineffective with this particular rat. Frogs and more. I didn't touch them before. How did they fall out? There's something buried beneath. It looks like it must be. My Bible. This would never have happened if. Decided to come in? Nikolai? For God's sake, answer me! I must get out of here before it's too late. The door is locked.
О, книга нашлась. А ну-ка. Уходим нахуй.
What do you want? I don't know if that was trying again to disappear. I cannot stay in this house. I have to go into town and try to find... Maybe that was her. Maybe it was Nikolai. Or maybe it was a strange... God, I don't... I'd need a key to see what's hiding behind it.
Я понял. Стой.
What was Nikolai doing here? Just leaves. Stirred, thrown aside, piled. My identity document. And Nikolai's too. Maybe he hid everything here. It doesn't make any sense. Why would he hide our documents here? Why his own?
Ага. Ну, походим. Там что? Стоп! Сейчас домик вот.
Someone just moved from that window. They might have seen who entered the house. Maybe they have some information about Victoria. I have to ask. The owner doesn't seem to care. I can't. Nothing to see here. Just darkness. You don't mind me trying to lift up your beautiful angel. It shouldn't be left neglected like that. Excuse me? We arrived. I'm looking for her. At some point, and hasn't returned. Have you seen that woman? Maybe she never left. I don't know. Living so close, ever venture in? Did you see anyone going into the woods a short time ago? I didn't want to pester you. This was a mistake. I apologize. I should never...
Куда ты побежал, идиот? Пошли туда. Там же интересно, что там будет.
I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there.
Вот секунд. Ладно, ну, туда сходим. Да ё-моё.
And so I descended into the valley of the shadow of death, oblivious of what this decision meant. Meanwhile, Nikolai was already walking there.
Ой-ой-ой.
Huh. She was right. This town really is. Well, we're here now.
Игра какая-то долгая, скучная, бля. Ну, тут закончим. Что-то для меня не очень, бля. Скучно. Больше бубнешь, ну, а так. Если без записи там поиграть, то да. А если так, скучно. Пишите, ставьте лайки. Увидимся скоро. Всем до встречи. Пока.